हेलो यस माय नेम इज जलाल और आप सब देख रहे हैं गपशप विद जलाल ओनली ऑन पंजाबी नेशनल टीवी। कैसा आप सब लोग? ठीक है, मजे में है। बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है आप सबको एक बार फिर से मिलके देख के। और आजकल वेदर भी अच्छा हो रहा है, विंटर भी आ रहा है, लेकिन जहां पर मैं हूं कैलगरी में तो वहां का वेदर अभी भी अच्छा है। विंटर अभी इतनी सर्दी आई नहीं, स्नो हुई नहीं अभी तक, तो अभी भी थोड़ा वेदर अच्छा है। लेकिन जब भी आप ये देख रहे होंगे, हो सकता है जब तक थोड़ा मामला चेंज हो गया हो, वेदर में थोड़ी गड़बड़ हो गई हो, यू नेवर नो। जैसे हमारे जो है रंजीत पाजी हैं, रंजीत सिद्धू जी, बड़े गड़बड़ा रहे या तो बड़े शर्मीले हैं। वो भी कभी जो है यानी आना जाना कहीं नहीं करते, लेकिन जहां कहीं भी जाते हैं बड़ा हंगामा कर देते हैं। तो हो सकता है वो यहाँ पे आ जाओ और यहाँ पे स्नो शुरू हो जाए, यू नेवर नो। तो मैंने हमेशा आपसे कहा है कि जो है पेंडेमिक में एक बड़ा पॉजिटिव हुआ है, हमें बहुत से आर्टिस्ट जो है देखने के लिए मिले, सुनने के लिए मिले, चाहे वो दुनिया के किसी भी कोने से हो। तो आज की जो मेरी गेस्ट है, एक वो भी बहुत ही प्यारी सी है, बड़ी जबरदस्त सिंगर है। पहले वो कैलगरी में रहती थी, ना अभी वो जो है वैनकूवर में रहती है, लेकिन वो यहां पे आई है आप सबसे मिलने के लिए और स्पेशली मुझसे मिलने के लिए। पहली बार मिलेंगी, ये पर्सन टू पर्सन हमारी मुलाकात हो रही है। तो आपकी भरपूर तालियों में, तालियां बजनी चाहिए आज, आपकी भरपूर तालियों में फतिमा कासम। Hello. How are you?
Thank you, Jalal bhai. I'm so happy to be here.
आपने भाई बोल के पूरा शो खराब कर दिया स्टार्टिंग में। Good to see you finally. जो है आप जो like we are meeting face to face.
That's right.
तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है मुझे लाइव देख के?
You look the same as you are live on TV. Oh. But today I see your height.
Oh, okay, so I'm a little bit taller than normal.
Yeah, same height.
Same height.
Yes.
Actually, हम जो है virtually बहुत बार मिल चुके हैं. Fatima been to my show quite a few times.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. And now you are here finally. And
yes.
Yeah, welcome to Calgary. Welcome to Punjabi National TV.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, and yes. I think you moved to like to Vancouver. I mean, you quite a few years back.
Yes.
And I didn't know you that time, I believe.
That's right.
But of course, as the जो है अपना Facebook आया, then we started to talk a little bit.
That's right.
Then during pandemic, of course, we did like shows together. So who's Fatima for us?
Wow. Well, I'm very passionate about music, as you know.
Yeah.
But music has always been there. Fatima is I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so you've been singing for a while?
I've been singing for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
But maybe my profession is also what makes me me.
Right.
I'm a radiation therapist.
Okay.
I treat cancer patients. A lot of you may not know that.
Right.
But healing or helping people is what I do.
Yeah.
Music is just a passion of mine. Yes.
So like as people say, music like of course has no boundaries.
That's right.
And if you want to relax something, the music is the best medicine. Is that true?
I love any type of genre of music.
Achha.
Will relax me.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays I'm finding I'm enjoying the older black and white songs more.
Like the oldies,
yes,
like oldies gold kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
I have no idea. I'm listening to all of these virtual shows.
Yeah.
And I'm familiar now with a lot of the oldie numbers.
Yeah.
And then when you're home alone, if you're doing something, you're cleaning around the house, you play the oldie goldie numbers.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying them so much. Although I love every genre of music. English music I love. Michael Jackson was my idol.
Everyone's favorite.
Yes. And so music soothes the soul. If I'm upset, I play music. If I'm sad, I play music. If I'm happy, we play music.
So music is the best medicine you can get.
Absolutely. Music is the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when did you move to Vancouver, and why? Why did you leave us out here?
Right. So I moved to Vancouver in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 20 years ago.
20 years now. Wow.
But I had moved from Edmonton. I was working in Edmonton.
Oh, okay.
At WW Cross. That's a cancer institute in Edmonton.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I was scouted. I had written a paper in a journal about the upcoming treatments and experiments in cancer treatment.
Okay.
And at that time, when the head honchos, you may call it, of the cancer treatment world read my article, or publication,
Right.
I started getting scouted
Okay.
from those centers in
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
So Vancouver, BC Cancer Agency actually scouted me then.
Okay.
I had refused a few times to
Okay.
move because
Oh.
I was working in Edmonton, but then finally I did move for my job.
For your job. Oh, okay.
Yes, but I left a lot behind. I was singing here in a group,
Right.
and then I sang in Edmonton in a group, so I had to leave all this music,
like all your friends.
and I
here,
had to start from fresh
fresh in
all over
Vancouver.
again in Vancouver.
You know, it's like you've been in Vancouver for like about 21 years now. I
Yes.
think so. You know a lot of people there now
Yes,
as well.
now,
right?
yes.
So you know, of course, आपने बहुत ही जो है serious कर दिया हमारा show. I'm just kidding. तो you after you are singer, तो एक दो गाने हो जाए कोई भी गाने
एक लाइन.
ये दो लाइन हो जाए
Okay.
वो चक द फटे जी कोई भी हो जाए
आइए मेहरबान बैठिए जाने जा शौक से लीजिए जी इश्क की इम्तिहान आइए मेहरबान.
Beautiful, क्या बात है.
Thank you,
So after you like all these, like I can
See,
tell.
yeah.
So you sing. So you like when you are growing up,
Yes.
like of course. So now we have so many, you can say South Asian people in Canada now.
Yes.
I think we are in a majority the way it looks. Like of course, like in Vancouver, Toronto, there are more than Calgary. So so when you were growing up, so how was the support from like family members, community when you started to sing?
So family was very supportive, and our Ismaili community was also very supportive.
Right.
However, I found a lot personally. I found a lot of discrimination when I was growing up here.
Okay.
So if there was any event in school or a musical, I would always shy away.
Oh, okay.
Because first, I was a person of color. Second, my name,
Yeah.
Fatimah.
Fatima, yeah. Actually, I call you Fatima. Okay.
Everybody,
Fatima.
but at that time, kids can be cruel.
Yeah.
And then I had a very, very strong English accent.
Yes.
Because prior to my junior schooling,
Yeah.
I had been living in England.
Oh, okay.
So I had this heavy accent, my skin color, my name.
Yeah.
They were all, hanging me up.
Yeah.
So I had to go to, I was taking a class to change my pronunciation of words.
Oh.
I had to do, that was the only thing I could change. I couldn't change my color, couldn't change my name.
Right.
But I had to become like other people to try and fit in.
Yeah.
Once I did that, funny enough, I started feeling a little bit more accepted
Accepted in the community. Oh.
in my schooling community.
Is that right? Eh?
And then I was one of the lead singers of Taming of the Shrew in school.
Okay. Nice.
Then I felt very comfortable
Yeah.
and started sharing I'm blessed with this talent. This
Yeah.
talent, then I started being more open with it.
Yeah.
And slowly I started building. I was also the lead of the Young Ismaili Singers of Calgary.
Nice.
And then
Okay.
started performing
Years
in
back,
groups.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
years
I remember
back.
that. Yeah. So when, of course, like there are so many artists around the world. They are singer, a musician, or painter, or whatever. But as an artist, like how do you feel to give it back to community?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do we have to?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's very important that if you've been gifted something,
Yeah.
you should always give back.
I think it becomes a job kind of thing because you have to answer the mighty as well. Yeah.
Well, sometimes some people may look at it as a job.
Yeah.
But I feel so fulfilled,
Yeah.
especially with these virtual shows we've been doing.
Yeah.
Thank goodness to the pandemic. That was the best thing, I think.
I think seriously. Yes, no doubt.
For the music world,
For the music world. Yeah.
I've met so many people,
Yeah.
and they're so giving
Yeah.
of their time,
Yeah.
of their voice,
Yeah.
of their, you make so many people happy.
Yeah. So beside the singing part, for the last 2 years, during the pandemic, तो आपने क्या नया सीखा? Anything new? Did you start like maybe cooking something new, or I don't know, whatever? Any new hobbies?
Actually, funny, I have learned a lot about this streaming world.
Okay, like Zoom kind of thing.
I
like
had
Zoom.
but all the
like the virtual world?
Broadcasting softwares, you know, I'm one to learn myself. I don't like to go and ask this
people.
person and
If
that.
you know, yeah.
I do ask,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I'd like to learn myself. So a lot of reading, a lot of preparation, a lot of purchasing lighting and purchasing cameras and
Yes,
purchasing
yes,
new
yeah.
equipment. So not only like I've got green screens and, you know, lighting
yeah,
and
yeah.
lots of things at home.
Yeah,
that
because I
I've
remember,
learned
you know,
about.
when we did the first virtual show with you, I remember you called me 4, 5, 10 times.
More 10
just
times.
just to do the sound check and
I
sound
know.
test, right?
And even that, I think, was not up to par.
Yeah, yeah.
But since then to now, I feel that I've learned so much and I've improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, of course, like during like in pandemic, so we found so many artists around the world. Like, you know, when I do my radio show or TV show, whatever, of course, so I find or I get them on my show. So, you know, when you found out, oh, there is a like, you know, person named Jalal does a radio or TV show, what was your feeling?
I didn't know actually who you were.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
Right. And when you approached me, I thought, oh,
Who's this guy?
going to do this interview and, you know, what are we going to talk about? And you kept on assuring me not to worry. Don't worry. Sab theek hoga. You know, don't worry. And then after that first interview, I was so nervous. And then I'm like, Jalal bhai is such a nice guy, you know? And he's doing so much for the community. You do all these shows.
Yes.
Everybody looks forward to watching your programs.
Thank God. I think it's in the blessings like in the sky. Like you do your part as a singer, so I do my part as a host. You know,
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody, I feel,
it's a teamwork.
In the pandemic, I find a lot of people are doing their part.
Their part, yeah. That's right.
Like look at the World Partnership.
Oh, I know. Of course, we will be talking about that as well. तो आपकी उर्दू कितनी अच्छी है, हिंदी कितनी अच्छी है, थोड़ी अच्छी है. Do you speak a little bit?
नहीं, थोड़ी.
थोड़ी है, but you understand.
You know, पहले हम understand नहीं करते थे. But in order to express your emotions and your feelings in music, you have to understand the words.
It's a beautiful language, isn't it?
It's such बहुत प्यारी language.
I know, yeah.
But
because you know, I think like you know, when I'm talking to you, because of course, you know, we speak English more, but you know, then I talk to other artists as well. So I rather speak in Urdu so I can explain more. It's easy to talk for me, of course. You know, it's my mother tongue.
Yes.
But I think when I'm talking, you enjoy as well.
Yes.
Right? It's like, you know, listening to me.
Yes.
Because of course it's my mother tongue, so easy for me. But no, it's like it's not easy for you.
me.
But you love to listen.
Yes.
Right? ऐसा अच्छा लगता है.
हाँ, अच्छा लगता है. But I hope if you were to ask me a question, let's say in Urdu, and then I don't understand the question, tab, then that'd be a problem.
Yeah.
But for those who I see a lot of singers and performers who do their shows and then they speak in Hindi, Urdu.
Then try.
It's so beautiful. And I wish I could do something like that. I'm nervous, you know, when I speak in that a language that I'm not familiar with.
True. No, of course, yeah. So you know, when like you know, like in Vancouver. So how's the like you know musical community in Vancouver? It's big.
Yes, we have a lot of brilliant singers and artists like keyboard artists, drummers, tabla players, everybody. We've got a lot in a number of groups too. So it's not difficult. If you wanted a live music party, it's not difficult to get a group together and have a show.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of venues. As you know, Vancouver, Surrey is very, very big.
That's right. Yeah.
And the Hindustani community is very large in Surrey, BC. And almost every block has a banquet hall.
Wow.
And parties all the time. This is pre-COVID, however.
Of course,
and hopefully again in the future.
Yeah.
But the music scene is very big.
Yeah, is that right?
A lot of Punjabi singers come.
Yes.
And they have outdoor programs as well.
Yes. Of course, because of the weather, you have the more
we have beautiful weather
yeah,
in Vancouver.
24/7.
Yeah.
तो आपको शो पे आज कैसा लग रहा है? अच्छा लग रहा है?
Very nice.
Are you enjoying it?
Setup बहुत अच्छा है.
Setup
Yeah.
तो गाइस ये हमारी बहुत ही प्यारी सी फटीमा कासम, फटीमा कासम. तो अभी ब्रेक का टाइम मिलता है, तो मिलेंगे ब्रेक के बाद, जाना कहीं नहीं. आप सब देख रहे हैं गपशप विद जलाल विद मी एंड फटीमा कासम. Here we are guys, so we are back, yes, with your favorite host Jalal Lara, और आप सब देख रहे हैं गपशप विद जलाल on Punjabi National TV and with my special guest Fatimah Kassam. Fatimah, we are matching today. Black,
I
black?
know, but you look so nice and dressed
I'm
up.
always looks nice,
I'm very
don't you think?
casual, yeah. Yes, you look very nice. I'm on vacation, so
Oh, there you go. So now this is your excuse.
my excuse, and I pass.
So, during this pandemic, when we started let's say when the pandemic started,
Yes.
of course, no one knew कि क्या होगा, कैसा होगा. So were you surprised, the way the things were kind of, unfolding?
Absolutely. I didn't think that this pandemic or COVID would
Yeah.
run on for so long.
Yes.
I thought, 6 mahine ke baad, everything will go back to normal.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's been 2 years.
Yes, yeah.
And I still feel we're locked down.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And now, again,
So now we have a new variant.
new variant.
Like Mr. Omicron, he's here now.
Omicron, yes.
So let's hope everything works out for all of us.
I know there's a lot of people I know who are out of town currently,
You're
out
right.
of the country.
Yes.
And for them to come back, it's going to be a nightmare.
Nightmare, yeah, no doubt.
Yes,
Yeah.
nightmare.
So Fatima, because I think there are so many people from our community are watching, and I think I should ask this: how was your Diamond Jubilee? I think this is a memorable event for all of us.
Oh, absolutely.
How was the Diamond Jubilee?
It was
in
absolutely
Portugal?
beautiful.
Okay, did you go to Portugal?
I did.
Okay, and then how was it?
It was the best feeling, the best trip of my life.
Wow.
It was absolutely amazing. First of all, I was so thankful that my entire family from Canada was there.
Oh, mashallah.
All together,
Yeah.
My father is not one to travel, and he at the last minute said, "Okay, I'm coming."
Oh,
so
nice.
I was, and I'm an only child, so
Yeah.
I was very, very pleased that my father was with us on this trip.
Nice.
And absolutely amazing with so many people from around the world, all under one area. I would like to say roof, but we were all outside playing rasra every day outside, music outside, dhamma, shows. Oh my God! I tell you, it was the best time of my life.
Wow.
And the coordination and organization of all the volunteers, what they put up,
Yeah.
my hat's off to them like
Nice.
1,000 times.
Wow. So, did you perform there?
I was actually supposed to perform there.
Okay.
Because my song Mola
Yeah.
was actually in October 2017 was accepted as an official Diamond Jubilee song.
Mashallah. Mubarak. Yes,
Thank you so
yes,
much.
Yes.
And so I was supposed to go to Toronto for the Arts Festival.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was unable to make it to Toronto. Last minute, I had to back
Okay.
out. And had I gone, I would have been able to perform in Lisbon. So it was like a domino effect, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed everybody else's performances.
Yes. Do you remember the song, Mola? A little bit, like a couple of lines for us?
Yes.
Please go for it.
तू ही तो मेरा रहनुमा है, तू ही तो मेरा हमनवा है, तुझे जो भी दिल से पुकारे तू तो वहाँ है, मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला. I would love to share the entire song with you with music.
No, did you write yourself?
Yes,
Is
actually,
there?
I gave the vision to a lyricist, a writer. I'm not a poet, right?
Yeah.
But I had a vision of what I wanted to say.
Then he just.
And actually, yeah, she wrote the lyrics, then sent it. Oh no, wait, you're right. It was a he. I have a number of songs.
Yeah.
So then he sent back the lyrics to my music producer, and then down to myself, and we tweaked it a bit, sent it back. So it's a long process.
Oh, I know.
It's a very long process.
Takes long. Yeah.
Because not only you have to have the music, the melody, right, the lyrics,
true,
and then everything has to come together.
Yeah. So, what I'm sure. So you have a family in Calgary as well. Still do.
Yes.
Maybe you wanna give a kind of shout out to anyone.
My family is actually very small.
Yeah.
So my mother and father, Farida and Muhammad Kassam, I'm sure those of you in Calgary know them. my aunt Fatimah Danani, very famous, you know her.
Yes, of course.
Yes, and my cousins Saifa Kunar, Alim Danani.
Yeah.
Very small family here.
Family.
Yes.
So, like, speaking of Saifa, so she was the head for the Jubilee Games.
Yes.
For Canada.
Jubilee Games of Canada.
I was a manager for Canadian table tennis team.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, were you going to Dubai?
I didn't.
Like for the Jubilee Games?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So of course now we are moving on, or we are hopefully close to end of the pandemic. तो फिर फातिमा क्या सोच रही है और कुछ नया कुछ करना है कोई नया एल्बम आना है?
Actually, I'm working on an album.
Okay.
Funny you mentioned that. I was trying to keep it quiet.
But everything is on GUP Shop with Jalal,
That's right. So I'm working on an album currently, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be out next year.
Next year? Is it going to be kind of one song or kind of?
So I've got 3 singles currently.
Nice.
So I have to decide whether I'm going to release them as singles or complete the album, which is 8 songs.
Oh, wow, mashallah.
Yes, one album. But we'll see.
It's going to be audio.
It's a lot of work. Audio.
Audio, okay.
Nowadays, although, a lot of people are not carrying CDs.
Yeah, no.
It's all on
Spotify.
That's right.
Or online or YouTube or
right.
Facebook now.
So
speaking of Facebook, now the social media is so big now. Especially during pandemic, it became even kind of bigger now. So, फिर Fatimah क्या करती? Do you go how do you use to your benefit this on social media? What do you do?
Actually, before the pandemic, I was hardly on social media.
I think so. Yeah.
I wasn't really on social media.
Yeah.
Nowadays, although time is also limited because we have life, right?
Yeah.
When I do have time, I actually watch other people's programs.
Okay.
To support, not only to support them, I like to watch the people from India, to be honest.
Do you watch the reality shows? Like the Indian Idol or like Saregamapa? You
absolutely.
Do? Is that right?
But when you were talking about Facebook, I like to listen to India Wala. The groups.
Yeah, Indian
and
groups,
the singers. They brilliant voices.
Yes.
But for myself, I'm using social media just as a platform to share my talent with the world.
Yeah. So, do you play an instrument?
No, I don't.
Not at all, eh?
No.
I
have a harmonium at home.
Oh, okay.
But I think it needs to be fixed or needs to be tuned, I think.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer to sing? Is it ghazal more or a mix?
Pop.
Pop, eh?
I like to sing fast songs because I do a lot of stage shows. And I think I've only sat down and done ghazal programs or listening music parties a handful of times. Normally I stand and go from the one end of the stage to the other end of the stage,
Do you remember your first stage performance?
I do.
And what happened?
It was here in Calgary.
Okay.
I was actually the lead for the Young Ismaili Singers, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
And I used to actually make our practice coincide with the time of the Ismaili band's practice.
Okay.
So I could finish with the Young Ismaili Singers and kind of peek in and listen to Bashir Somani and his group.
I was going to ask you this.
Yes.
Okay.
His group practice for Dandiya Raz programs. And then I used to watch and listen, and I always used to ask him, I would like to sing one day with you. Just one song. Give me one song.
Yeah.
And finally, I don't know, after how many years of pulling on his jacket tail, he gave me one song.
Yeah.
And it was Jimmy Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Do you remember that song?
Jimmy, Aja.
Yes.
Disco dancer.
Yeah, that's right. And so that was my first song, first stage performance here. I was quite young, actually, and it was. I couldn't wait. Like, it was so exciting for me just to have one song. It was just absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. So you've been to my Coffee Jalal show a bunch of times, and I love to have the rapid fire on that show. So I won't disappoint you here as well, and we'll have a little bit of rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Okay, it's got to be something I can answer. Okay.
Well, you have to answer something.
Something. Okay. Oh my
No, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Okay. Because I wrote
Let's
some
try.
few like new questions this time.
You know, this was nothing here was planned.
No, I know. Yeah, we
So
no, I don't.
if I
No, I don't share.
fumble,
No, I don't share with my guest anything, anyways.
okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. First, we'll start with this. Yeah. Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay. Can you keep secrets? आपको कोई लोग बोलते हैं कि यार ये नहीं बोलना किसी ये. But do you keep? No.
No, I can't. I was just thinking I can't. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What a start of rapid fire round.
Don't tell me secrets.
Now I know.
Okay, don't tell me anything. Right.
Oh God. Okay. Like I mean, who knows you the best?
My mother.
My mother.
Yeah.
And of course, like her name is Farida.
Farida Kassam. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you cry when you are alone?
Sorry?
Do you cry when you are alone?
Cry?
Yeah.
No.
No. Which
I'm a very strong person that
I
way.
can tell.
But it's only because of my profession.
Profession.
I'm not weak.
Makes you strong.
Because of my profession, I'm tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you get a chance to ask one question to any artist, what would you ask? Okay. Have you been to Coffee Jalal or Gup Shup Jalal?
That would be a good question. My question to them would be how it would have to be like a very prominent singer, right?
Yeah.
I would ask.
No, anyone, doesn't matter.
Well,
Like any local artist or like our community artist or any Bollywood artist, doesn't
really,
matter.
I don't know. What would I?
Okay, Bollywood artist.
Okay, Bollywood artist. I would ask them one thing.
Yeah.
How do they keep their gala strong and क्या बोलते हैं?
In Riyaz.
Yeah,
in practice.
or not. No, but also, a lot of people have flawless voices.
Yes.
There's no going on,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
what type of routine do they have to
Yeah.
keep their voice strong
The
and
way it
able
is,
to
yeah,
perform
yeah,
the way?
true.
Yeah, they
Do you
do.
do you Riyaz
Honestly,
on and off?
on and off, yeah.
off,
I'm not as dedicated as other people. A lot of people I know, they sit every morning on the harmonium.
Yeah.
I don't have that
Oh, okay.
time, or I don't have that.
Yeah.
But before a show, the whole month,
Yeah.
oh yes,
You start
practice all the time.
Makes
Practice.
it perfect. No,
Yes.
that's right. Okay, so your what messages will you send to the following people?
Oh gosh.
Okay, Moiz Lalji, your friend from UK.
Thank you for all your support and love from day one. I've known him for way before the pandemic.
Is that right?
Way before the
Ah.
pandemic. He's a friend. He's a family friend,
Okay, nice.
and he's a huge supporter.
Yeah. Rocky Khan, your
Rocky
co-singer?
Khan. Oh, thank you for teaching me so much about music.
Nice. Narm Jamal?
She again, thank you. I've learned so much from Narm Jamal, but I would like to thank her for being a friend, a listener, a confidant, a promoter. She's awesome. She's really awesome.
And okay, like Kamal Tat sir?
Oh, you know what? We grew up on Kamal Taj sir's music, right?
Yeah.
I would like to thank him for all his seva to the community
yeah.
and writing all these songs
Beautiful.
in praise of God. Yeah.
Yes. And you know the guy named Jalal Ladak?
Oh,
I don't know if you know him.
thank you so much for or having me and believing in me and supporting me and I'm so happy to know you. Really, honestly, you're
Okay,
such a kind person.
Sugar. Okay, what's the best and the worst advice you got from anyone?
Oh my goodness. I should say to keep secrets. Best advice. No, best advice would be to be humble.
Yeah.
To be humble.
Yeah.
Always in life, be humble
Yeah.
for whatever you have.
Yeah. Well said.
Whatever you've been given,
Yeah.
just be humble.
Yes, I'll give you that. Okay, so if you woke up as Mr. Trudeau, what would you do?
Oh my goodness. I'd get a haircut.
You got
I don't know.
if you woke up as Nahin Nanshi, our mayor.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not sure what I went to school with him.
Yeah, you went to school with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Um,
I'll leave it on that. That's
Yeah, but I wouldn't know what. I'd go to a Flames game with him because I know he loves the Flames.
Yes.
Um, I'm
Wow.
not sure what I would do.
Okay. So your favorite Bollywood male and female singer.
Okay, so this, for some reason, this has changed. My all-time favorite singer, female, is Asha Bhosle.
Asha Bhosle ji, yes.
But most recently, I'm really enjoying Neha Kakkar.
Neha Kakkar, eh?
Well,
the new generation. Basically, yeah.
And the music, and that she's also redone a number of songs.
Yeah.
Like a number of older songs.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can
male singer, I have to tell you, Kumar Sanu.
Kumar Sanu.
I don't know, I love his voice.
Ashki.
Beautiful.
Ashki
Although Kishore Kumarji is the best, eh?
Like my favorite Kishore Da.
Yeah, Kishore Da.
Okay,
Absolutely.
rank these artists from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay, following artists. Tanzil Bedani.
10.
Oh,
what would we?
Okay, 1 is the worst, 10 is a good. 10.
Okay. So 10 is good. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I'm so happy to know her.
That's right. Mansi Pandey.
You're going to get 10s from me. Mansi is a brilliant singer. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can say a few words. Yeah, if you like.
Yes, she's a
Moon Ahmed.
Brilliant again.
Brilliant.
Yes. We just performed together, Mansi, Moon, and myself.
On my
that was
show.
a fun on your show.
On my show.
Wasn't that fun?
It was fun. I cannot wait for part 2.
We have to do it.
Yes.
We have to. And I feel that now you've brought us all together.
Yeah.
So I feel that we're like a little family, with them.
JB.
Oh, very down to earth, very good singer, and very humble, and helpful. If you need his help, he will help you. Yes.
True. Okay, if you get a chance to go for a dinner, with any Bollywood celebrity, तो किसके साथ जाना चाहोगी?
Oh my goodness, this would be hard. I'm going to go home and I'm going to say I should have said that one and I should have said that one, but I don't know.
Big B. Shah Rukh Khan, Salman
I would
Khan?
say maybe Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, eh?
Yeah.
But and you met him as well.
Although I've had dinner with him, I've had dinner with Amir Khan, I've had dinner with Saif Ali Khan, with Hrithik Roshan. I've been blessed in that way. But
wow.
Shah Rukh Khan he's a good company.
Good company. Okay, so best dish you cook and your mom.
Okay, so really? Okay, so my dish would be, I'd like to say, I'm just gonna say prawn curry.
Prawn curry?
Yeah.
Jhinge,
yeah.
Jhinge, yeah. And your mom?
My mom, keema curry.
Oh, I love that keema. My favorite is keema.
Yeah.
Yes. And you just talk about you had a chance to meet Hrithik Roshan, Amir. तो आप उन सब से you met everyone. तो फिर एक बार मेरे शो पे आके आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा लगा. You're going to be now next so I'm going to say I met this and Jalal Bhai and this, you're in the list now.
This is very kind of you, and
very nice.
And that's it. It's so easy, rapid fire round. I hope you enjoyed it.
That was good. It's good.
Yeah, good.
I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
No, you did great. You gave everyone 10, 10 out of 10.
Absolutely, I wouldn't give anybody less.
I know, otherwise you're going to be in trouble.
No, but they're brilliant singers.
They are singers, I know.
Brilliant.
So, अभी हमारे जाने का वक्त हो गया है. If I ask you what's the last message you want to convey to your friends and family and like a community in general?
For myself, I would like to thank everybody. I've met and I have a lot of supporters in my music, in my daily life also.
Yeah.
A lot of people have shown up to my programs.
Yeah.
And I don't do them really for fame.
Yeah.
I do them because I would like to entertain people who are at home,
Yeah.
who have nowhere to go, or who have nobody to talk to.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel, I know that they would feel unappreciated if I don't announce their name during a show.
Yeah.
And this is one very important point I would like to bring, if you don't mind.
Tell me about it.
Because if you don't say their name, it's upsetting to them. But I'm not doing it purposely.
No.
It's very hard to sing the lyrics in front of you. The comments go so fast.
Yeah.
But I would like to acknowledge all the people who watch.
Yeah.
All the Smiley community in Vancouver. A lot of people watch.
Yeah.
Watch me anyway.
Yeah.
Because
so
I would like to thank them.
I'm kind of with you on this, because when I do the show as well, and of course I'm like paying attention to my guests if they are
Yes.
doing okay, my questions are ready, and plus all the comments are coming, and I don't want to miss any names. So of course when you're doing live show, it can happen.
It's very
so hopefully
difficult.
people won't mind it, and they'll understand when you're doing live there is so much, like so many things going on at the same time.
Yes.
ऐसा हो सकता है कि हम नाम भूल जाएं, but it doesn't mean कि हम आपको अच्छा नहीं समझते या
No.
we are not friends. No, of course, all of us are friends. We are working together as a team, and we are trying our best as a team to entertain the whole world. So
Yes.
kudos to you and your family and,
Thank you.
and your friends.
Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
so much for coming in to
Thank
the
you for
studio.
having me. I'm so excited. I was
Finally
here.
meeting you personally.
Yes.
बड़ा अच्छा लगा आपको देख
Thank
के.
you so much.
And now we're going to take a selfie before we go. 1, 2, 3. तो गाइज ये था आज का शो विथ वन एंड ओनली फतिमा कासम फ्रॉम वैंकूवर, फॉर्मर कैलगरियन. तो बड़ा अच्छा लगा आपको देख के, आपसे बात कर फतिमा. इट वाज वंडरफुल. तो देखते रहिए गपशप विद जलाल ओनली ऑन पंजाबी नेशनल टीवी. मिलेंगे अगले हफ्ते इंशाल्लाह विथ नए गेस्ट के साथ. देखते रहिए. थैंक यू.
Thank you.